As I explained in my last videos, Japanese homes have no central heating and very little insulation. Because of that, we focus on heating the body rather than the room. So today I will show you how I personally heat my body in winter. Alright, so the first thing Japanese people focus on winter is clothing. In Japan, there is a common saying about how to stay warm. Warm the three necks. These are the neck, the wrist, and the ankles. While these areas are especially sensitive to cold because the skin is thin and many blood vessels run close to the surface. You can see the vessels easily here. That means they are easily affected by outside temperatures and tend to lose heat quickly. At the same time, these points play an important role in circulating blood throughout the body. By keeping them warm, you can improve blood flow and warm your entire body more efficiently. Well, that's why instead of trying to heat the whole room, many people in Japan focus on protecting these specific areas. But personally, I always try to keep my neck warm. I usually wear clothes with a slightly higher collar like this. But of course, wearing something that covers up to your chin or using a neck warmer is also very common in Japan. But for me, this length feels most comfortable for everyday use. When it comes to the breast, I'll be honest, I don't think about them as consciously. But at the very least, I make sure my sleeves actually cover my wrist and block cold air. In Japan, there are also products especially designed to warm the wrist like this. And then there are the ankles, which are especially important in Japan. Since the floor tends to be cold, I rely on thick socks like these, like leg warmers or indoor slippers to keep my feet and ankles warm. It may not look fashionable, but in winter, warmth always comes first. So these are the areas that are traditionally considered the most important to keep warm in Japan. But personally, there's one more place I'd like to mention, the stomach. In winter, many people in Japan use something called a haramaki or a belly wrap to keep this area warm. The stomach area contains important organs like the intestines and kidneys. And when this area gets cold, it can affect how warm your entire body feels. By keeping the stomach, blood circulation improves and the body stays more comfortable. For many people, this helps prevent that deep, lingering cold feeling that's hard to shake in winter. Yeah, it looks really tacky, but no one watches it. It's not about fashion, it's about warmth. By after clothing, the next thing that plays a huge role in surviving winter in Japan is food. And at the center of that is miso. Miso is a fermented food made from soybeans, salt, and koji. In Japan, it has been part of everyday meals for centuries, and one reason it has lasted so long is its effect on the body, especially in cold seasons. Fermented foods like miso are known to support digestion and circulation, which helps the body generate and retain heat. Instead of warming you only for a moment, miso helps warmth spread gradually from the inside. That's why miso soup is such a constant presence in Japanese daily life. But many people drink it almost every day, often in the morning or at dinner. In winter, when homes are cold and heating is limited, this small bowl of hot soup becomes a reliable way to raise core body temperature. It's warm, it's salty, and it's easy to digest exactly what the body needs when it's cold. Well, you literally feel the body getting warm after drinking it. So if you haven't tried it yet, please try at least once this winter. But this way of thinking shows up not just in home cooking, but across Japanese food culture. In cold months, people naturally gravitate toward miso-based dishes. One clear example is miso ramen, which tend to become especially popular in winter. It's not a coincidence, it follows the same logic. When it's cold, people choose foods that are rich, warm, and based on miso. But miso soup isn't just something you drink. What you add to it matters. In winter, many people include root vegetables like dipe radish, carrot, burdock, root. But these vegetables grow underground and are traditionally believed in Japan to help warm the body. But they also take longer to digest, which means the body continues generating heat over time. So by combining miso with these ingredients, the soup becomes more than just comfort food. It turns into a simple but effective way to support the body in winter, warming it slowly, gently, and consistently. But that's why miso soup isn't just a tradition in Japan, it's a part of how people live through winter. Right, so after food at home, another place that quietly supports winter life in Japan is the convenience store. In my previous video, I talked about stick-on heat packs, which many people use on their clothes, but this time I want to focus on different types, the non-stick disposal heat packs. These are the ones you simply hold or place inside your pockets, and they are everywhere in Japan in winter. What's interesting is that these heat packs aren't all the same. Some are designed to warm your hand, which is the most common type, I believe, but you will also find versions made especially for the wrist or the ankles or neck areas we talked about earlier as part of the three necks. This is the one, non-stick one, as I told you. Look at that. Haranai. This means not sticking on. It's like this. So there is activated carbon inside. We shake it and then it's getting warm. It takes time at the beginning though. Still not long. It takes time a bit, so just wait a moment. So another one is this one. The logic is I think same, but this is for the neck. Yeah, look at that. So it's simple. Price like this here from the neck. As I told you, I usually wear the clothes with a bit higher color. But when I film the video and I don't wear it, there is no reason though. But it's a bit cold at the moment, so this is kind of lifesaver for me. This is actually now getting warm at the top. Instead of heating the whole body, these target points where warming even a small area can make a big difference. And the heat pads aren't the only way convenience store has people stay warm in winter. Hot food plays an important role too. One of the most familiar winter items is nikuman, steamed meat buns. In cold weather, they are everywhere. They are hot filling and easy to eat on the go. By just holding one in your hand while eating already have warm your body. And the heat from the food keeps that warmth going even after you step back outside. Another classic winter food is oden. In many convenience stores, oden is sold at the counter where you pick ingredients directly from a heated pot. That style has become, especially popular in Japan, and it's something many people enjoy. But personally though, I usually choose a different option. Instead of picking, oden at the counter, I buy the pre-packed version that's already cooked. You just heat it up in the microwave or by boiling it briefly, and it's ready to eat right away. They are another traditional winter food to warm your body in Japan. Right, so another thing that supports winter life in Japan is vending machines, but not because they heat any space, of course. But in Japan, as you know, vending machines are everywhere outside, often standing alone in the cold places. But in winter, they sell something very specific, warmth that you can take with you. When the temperature drops, many machines switch part of their lineup to hot drinks, clearly marked as attakai, meaning hot. Well, people don't use these drinks to stay warm forever, of course. They use them to recover from the cold. You buy one on the way home or warm your hand as you walk and drink it slowly. But sometimes you finish it before you even get home. So I just introduced Kairo, this one, just minutes ago. So this is of course, a very clear example to warm your hand. The hot drink is kind of exactly same. That is drink, but also work like Kairo. But other times you bring it back inside, of course, and use that warmth as a small reset after being outside. So what's important is that this warmth is temporary, and once the body feels warm again, that's often enough. This is why vending machine makes so much sense in Japanese winter life. They don't change the environment, of course. They help people manage cold as they move between places, outside, then home, then inside again. So seen this way, vending machines aren't about comfort or convenience. They are part of pattern using short, targeted warmth to support the body without even heating the whole room. Right, so at the end of the day, the most effective way for Japanese people warm their body is through the bath. Typically, heating is used in Japanese homes, but it isn't the only thing people rely on. Instead, a lot of importance is placed on warming the body directly, and the bathing plays a central role in that. While soaking in hot water raises body temperature efficiently, the heat causes blood vessels to expand, improving circulation throughout the body, and allowing warmth to spread deeper inside. Compared to a quick shower, a bath raises core body temperature and helps the body retain heat for longer, making it easier to stay comfortable afterward, even if the room itself isn't kept warm constantly. Every night I try to soak in a 41-degree bath for about 10 minutes, and once you step out of the bath, the process isn't finished yet. This is where the idea we talked about at the beginning comes back. Warming the three necks after bathing. Many people tend to into clothing that keeps the neck, wrists, and ankles covered. Soft layers, long sleeves, and warm socks help prevent the heat from escaping too quickly. By doing this, the warmth gained in the bath stays in the body longer. Body temperature drops more slowly, muscles relax, and the body naturally prepares for sleep. It's a simple routine, but it's very, very effective. So this is how all the pieces fit together, like clothing, food, small sources of warmth during the day, and finally the bath at night. But Japanese winter life isn't about avoiding heating or pretending it isn't used. It's about not relying on heater alone and instead focusing on keeping the body warm in practical, sustainable ways. So before we end, I'm curious, how do people stay warm in winter where you live? Let me know in the comment. If you want to see more about the daily life in winter is really like in Japan, I made another video where I show how people actually live through the cold season. Please watch from here. See you in the next video. Bye.